Now let's draw vectors. Well, when we are dealing about vectors, we have to understand something. For instance, if I have a vector, I wanted to add this vector and that vector. Okay? And we have to know that vectors, they have a direction and they have a magnitude. So how can we add them? Well, let's first place this vector in here. And now we're going to add this one. As we add this one, we just take exactly its angle, and if we end it in here, the purple one, then we're going to start the second one right at the end of this one. So it's going to be something like this. If this is B, and if this is vector A, we just put an arrow to indicate it is a vector, and this is going to be B, this is going to be A, and therefore the result of that is going to be vector C. Okay, and this is our C. Well, when you just add them, this is added them graphically, okay, but we can also add them algebraically. And to add them algebraically, we're going to, let's just they are going to have coordinates. Let's say that vector A has coordinates. It can be expressed in polar coordinates. We're going to have an angle and also the magnitude, or it can be expressed in the Cartesian coordinates. In this way, we just have the Cartesian coordinates. So it's going to be like a x and a y, for instance. It could even have a z, okay? A z, for instance, if you're dealing in 3D. Now let's place right B. Oops, it's not this, it's not a hat, okay, I'm sorry. It must be an arrow, not a hat. A hat is an angle, I'm sorry. There is no connection at all. It must be an arrow, okay? It must be an arrow. Okay, now let's write B. It's going to be B x-axis, B y-axis, and B on the z-axis. Okay. We could also write them. Let me see if I have space in here. Yeah, but let's leave it for the other exercise. And how are we going to add them algebraically? This is going to be C, right? So if we just add A plus B, this is A. If we just add A plus B, those are vectors, we're going to get the C, right? And what is going to be C? Well, we just have to add coordinate by coordinate. This is going to be AX plus, let me put in here the plus, the plus, the plus, AX plus BX, then AY plus BY, and then the third coordinate AZ plus BZ. Okay, simple as that. And that is going to be the coordinates. Okay. Okay, and something else, I'm going to take the opportunity here. And what about if we just wanted to give the magnitude of that vector? Well, the magnitude, let's put in here another one. The magnitude, it is going to be represented by this. Okay, the magnitude of that vector is just going to be square root of ax squared plus bx squared plus b. Oops, I'm sorry, it's a, everything is a, right? Okay, corrected. Okay, so we just make the square root of all individual position. magnitude of b is going to be what? Square root of bx squared plus by squared plus the component z squared. And if we just want to make the magnitude of c, it's going to be what? The same. It's going to be, it's going to take too long. It's going to be ax plus bx squared plus ay plus by squared plus az plus bz squared. That's going to be the magnitude for c, right? It's this one. It's going to be c. Didn't write in here. This is going to be the vector c. Okay, so this is just the theory behind it. Okay, and now let's solve the exercise itself. Okay, so I'm going to start with this ruler. And let's make the axis. It's going to be like this and like that. This is y, this is x. Okay, and let's just put everything in here. Okay, just make some notations in here. And now let's start with the vector u. Okay, let's put them like this. This is a vector u, vector v. Okay, vector u, it is minus 3, 2. Let's use it, this color. So minus 3, 1, 2, 3. This is minus 3. And y, it is 2, 2. So it's going to be here. Okay, so that is going to be our vector u. Just draw this, the arrow, and we just put u in here. This is going to be the u, and now the blue one is going to be the v. Now, how can we add? We have to add v over, starting from the end of u. Okay, now it's very easy. Okay, now this is going to be our new origin. Okay, in the beginning it was that one, but now our origin is going to be this one. Now follow this. Move 1 to the right in here, moving 1 to the right, and 2 up. 1, 2. Okay, and this is the end point. Okay, just move 2 up. So that's going to be my end point. And that is going to be v. Okay, and our resultant, which is going to be the green one, is going to be c. It is going to go from the start up to the end. This is going to be our c. And we can write like this. So c is going to be like u plus v. Okay, and how do this is graphically. Okay, and the other parts, it is add them algebraically. Well, to add them algebraically, it's very easy. Okay, it is just u plus v. It is going to be what? Let's add both components. Minus 3 plus 1, and then 2 plus 2. This is going to be what? Minus 2, 4, right? Oh, just one thing, okay? Here. So this is going to be our C, right? That I'm writing here. This is the answer. Now look, just match things, okay? Here, let me take a pen. C, it is minus 2, 4. Look, negative 1, minus 2, and this is 4, okay? This is going to be 4. Minus 2, 4. This is our component for C, minus 2, 4. So the answer is this one. So algebraically, it would be that, and graphically, it would be this one. Okay? Very simple. Actually, it's very nice to draw. I always love to draw vectors. It's very nice to draw them. And just one thing, when we just have a minus v, we just take and put minus in everything, okay? Minus v would be minus 1, minus 2, okay? Minus u would be plus 3, minus 2, okay? We just take them, and for example, and how would you add a minus b? We would draw a like that, and when we were drawing b, we would draw b with the same magnitude, but to the left. It would be like this. And c, it would be from here to here. Okay? It's very easy to deal with vectors.